What is up, guys? JayFerGaming here. Welcome back to my Jules Bianchi season. This is round 12. This is the Belgian Grand Prix, and I'm really looking forward to this one. We've had a bit of a dry spell in terms of points recently, so in this one, we're hoping to get hopefully in the top 5. I feel pretty confident here because my setup does tend to have pretty good straight line speed, which gives us the opportunity to overtake a lot. And if weather comes into it, it could get even better. So hopefully we'll have a good qualifying session to get us up the grid. And this is just a quick example of us and our straight line speed. As you'll see here, we're currently in P15. But as we go further down the Camel Straight, look at the positions tumble. It's unbelievable, our speed in this car. We gained 6 positions there. But under braking, the car's very twitchy. And traction's not too great either, so we do kind of lose time there and gain it on the straights. But I'm pretty happy with that lap. I'm pretty sure we should be in the top 10, and we're not. Oh my god, we actually lost time in that final chicane, and it's 11th, which I'm not too disappointed about. We're in striking distance of the points, and we're just behind our rival Buttons, so I think if we get him early on, we could get into the high placings. Looking further down the grid, pretty standard grid right there. But yeah, I'm definitely hoping for a dry race, and that's exactly what we get. On the inside as well, so a dive bomb is the way I'm going to go into turn 1. Though going up the Camel Straight on the first lap, that's where I'll probably gain most of my positions. So here we go. It's a short run to turn 1, so a decent start isn't really that essential, but 5 lights, and away we go. We don't get a great start as per usual. But I think we'll probably go up the inside as Perez gets past us. There's a Toro Rosso flying up our inside. What the hell's that guy doing? And he's incredibly slow on the exit. We make slight contact. Oh, we've got oversteer there. I think the Toro Rosso might go into the pack there. Yeah, the Toro Rosso nearly caused an almighty pile up. I say caused it. It was mainly me getting oversteer. And look at the speed we have compared to Hulkenberg there. We had to back out there. But it looks like we're going to fly up the inside or the outside of him. Up into 7th position, and that's what we do, but we're miles behind the top 6 already. Vern just flew up the inside and yeah, kind of got in the way, which is kind of annoying. I was hoping to make up a few more positions than this, but up to 7th already, which isn't too bad. You can see in the middle sector we might struggle. The car's very twitchy and there's a lot of oversteer, but I do want to show you the start that Vern actually had, because it was one of the most eventful starts I think I've ever seen from an AI. So he goes for a huge dive bomb up the inside of me and about 5 other cars. Wow, we made up so many positions there, but he gets a slow exit, gets a slight touch from me, and then another touch. He's nearly lost it into the pack. That would have been like Spa 98 all over again. And oh, he gets another touch there. And I think he's got a puncture. Sounds like he's got a puncture. Yeah, he's very slow. Up Eau Rouge, he's going to get in the way, isn't he? And he gets tagged from behind. Loses his front wing. What a first sector for Jeff there. So, yeah, he's out the running pretty much. But on lap 2 now, we're trying to catch up to the top 6, but they are much faster than us. So, it's going to be tricky. But you can see ahead of us, Vettel and Alonso battling there side by side. That's our best hope, really. We've got Hulkenberg behind us, who has straight line speed, but nothing to challenge us. So, hopefully the two ahead seriously slow each other up, like they are doing at the moment. Alonso has lost the position there, so we're closing very slowly indeed, but if they battle again on the next lap, we might have an opportunity, especially with DRS as well, so that's something I'm hoping for, and that's probably our only shot again into the top 5. But lap 4, they were pulling away, and I do have a bit of a train forming. I'm not incredibly slow. I think the DRS is pulling the cars behind towards me. As Hulkenberg's going for a move into Eau Rouge, this is going to be so close. I'm going to go for it, try and defend my position, and I do. I think Hulkenberg backed out there. He had to do it because I was turning in no matter what. He's lost momentum. He might lose a position or two if he's pretty unlucky, and looks like he's under attack from a couple of cars. And we solidly defended 7th place. So at the end of this lap, my tyres really did feel like they were going off, so I thought I'm going to try and go for the undercut, see if I can undercut Alonso and Vettel and go into the prime tyres. I think I should be the only one in because it is a lap before my scheduled pit window. So if we have a good stop, don't get held up by any traffic, have a good first lap on the primes, we could close in on Alonso. You never know. Come on, we need a good stop from the Mani guys. Marussia guys even. I keep getting the names confused because I've got my Virgin career in 2010. I've got this one with the Marussia, and obviously in real life it's Manus, so I seriously get confused with the name of this team. But we come out in 6th place. Luckily we don't really have any traffic. I don't know if we'll encounter Gutierrez on this lap. But if we do, we probably should dispatch of him very quickly indeed. And we actually did catch up to the back of him. He is costing us a little bit of time here, but we should overtake him here with our straight line speed, newer tyres, and using the slipstream. Where are we going to go? He's seriously holding us up here. We're going to go one way, but he blocks it off, so we have to go the other side. I think we got the run, so we should get the move here before Blanchamon. Is this Blanchamon? Me and my corner names once again. I'm not great. But we've got the move done, and there's a load of cars in the pit, so hopefully we've got the undercut. You could just see there on new tyres, us under braking. It's very tricky indeed at times. So let's see if we can make up any positions. I'm not feeling completely confident as we did lose a bit of time to the Sauber, behind the Sauber even. Oh god, the back end keeps stepping out. So who? There's Alonso and Vettel, I think. Yeah. So I don't think we've gained any time at all. We're kind of in the same position. But we have pulled out a bit of a lead over Button. And we've got a yellow flag here. Not too sure what's going on, so I'm just going to drive on. And hopefully there's been a crash with some guys at the front. There is a car in the wall. It's Alonso! Alonso! He's crashed into a Toro Rosso there. So there's a position gained. I'm not sure if a couple of other cars got involved in that because I seem a bit closer to Vettel. And we'll see in the replay. This is Maldonado, who I think's got a puncture at this point. He gets punted by Alonso into the wall. Oh no, that's Raikkonen. He causes this, and then where does Alonso come in? There's a load of cars very slowly going past. Here's Alonso. Just go straight into the back of the Toro Rosso. Great driving there, Fernando. That's absolutely incredible. Maldonado just can't... What is that McLaren doing? Wow, great driving, whoever that was. Force India plows in as well. My god. What the hell? That was Marussia. Was that my teammate, Max Chilton? Here we go on board with him. He just absolutely destroys the Force India. Sends him to the sky and back. You'll just see in the replay. Force India goes into McLaren. Oh, the AI is so dumb. Wow, so much air there. Nearly kills Maldonado. So yeah, that was very eventful, and we've actually caught up to Vettel. And I think Raikkonen and Ricciardo are in the pits as well, so they've lost a bit of time in that bit of shenanigans. So where are we up to now? I think we're in P6, and we're not far behind Vettel. So if we have a solid pace getting the DRS zone, we could have a shot at P5 if we keep it clean and have some decent pace. But yeah, the pace wasn't the best. Compared to Vettel. Vettel's gone past the back mark here. Kobayashi, just get the hell out of the way. He's got a puncture. And yeah, I'm not sure if he caused any crashes or anything. But it looks like, yeah, we're solidly in 6th. Raikkonen's closing on us very quickly. We're on the final lap now. Raikkonen on the last lap closed in by 3 seconds. So we've got to be wary. We did pit the earliest, so our tyres are pretty worn out. But we're coming through the final sector. We just need to keep it clean as Hamilton wins this race. And we're coming through onto the straight, and we're going very wide into the... Oh my god, that was so close to the wall, nearly understeered. This is how close it was. Track extending to the max. Look how close we are to that tyre barrier. I'm going to show a few replays here. That's how close we were to getting damage. And I think I would have been out the race because I've crashed into that wall before. That's like one of my only DNFs online. I smashed into that wall and that was game over. But luckily we got through that. And now we're coming to the bus stop chicane. To finish this race, I can hear Raikkonen is closing in on me behind me. So we need to keep this clean. It's very tricky indeed. This car squirming around and we're going to get a major bit of oversteer. Oh God, if we'd spun it there, I'd have been absolutely devastated. But we come home in 6th place. Jules Bianchi, what a performance. Raikkonen overtakes us into turn 1, but we don't care. Brilliant. 8 points on the board. Hamilton takes the win from Rosberg. Rosberg has a penalty for some reason. Bottas rounds out the podium. The Ferraris didn't have a great race at all. Raikkonen in 7th, and Alonso obviously got involved with a bit of the carnage with Maldonado and Caterham and a few other cars. That'll probably explain a few of the penalties. Max Chilton finished in 13th, unbelievably. What a performance from him. He did flip a Force India as well, so congrats there. And you'll see some of the cars that were involved in the bit of carnage. And Maldonado actually got disqualified. He must have been facing backwards for that long that Charlie White was, screw this guy, just causing absolute carnage. So in the driver's standings, Rosberg has a 27-point lead to Hamilton. That's one key battle, but the main battle is that we have a 17-point lead over Jenson Button. So I'm kind of thinking that we're probably easily going to beat Button now, and we're too far behind Raikkonen to really challenge. But I think the battle's going to be in the constructors. It's going to be us against McLaren, because surely it's closed up because Magnussen got some points in that race as well. So if we have a quick look, yes, we're ahead of McLaren now by 1 point. Wow, that's the main battle this season. So, next time out will be Monza. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see that Italian Grand Prix, and I'll catch you in that race. Goodbye.